What's up, everybody? Todd at 51% crew. It is now March 10th, Saturday, 2:15 in the afternoon. And if you've been watching my last couple of days of series, I've been discussing my thoughts on my trades and what made me base my decisions off of that. Something to keep in mind is I'm a trader, not a hodler. So I trade these swings and I trade them on a shorter term, sometimes a day, sometimes 2 days, sometimes a week, It all depends on what the market's telling me currently. And that's something you need to keep in mind here. I see a lot of comments on the videos that, oh, I'm not going to buy until it goes below $6,000. Like it's going to fail. Like all these people are hating and stuff. But guess what? They're just the ones sitting there on the sidelines and they don't know what they're doing. So they just want to like bark out the mouth and say things like that. And bottom line is they're missing out on opportunity and they're missing out on money. So what I did is I exited my trade today. And if you've been following the last couple of videos, I was in the 8,400 range. So let's pick up from there. I took my trade at 8,400 or 8,406, or just say 8,400 to keep it a round number. So clarification. What we seen here on the 4 hour, I explained, was the MACD started to curve up and we started to get a crossover. And that eventually did cross over. My last point of the video was right here, and I said it's starting to curve up and we got our crossover. But see how it crossed over all the way up here at 9,300? It was already too late, and I was explaining how this signal is basically a lagging indicator. So you got to catch it early, and when it started to curve, that's when I took the trade. Basically, I exited my trade today at 93.80, I think 93.86, somewhere right around the $1,000 bounce. Because here's what I was looking at in the candle patterns. What happened was we were at the 8,400 when I took the trade. We had that huge bounce. We seen the doji candle, and it bounced off the fib, obviously, and it came back down. So I added to my position here because I figured it was going to have some type of sell-off with that type of downtrend before a reversal. So it was going to have the bounce and roll over. So then a bullish engulfing appeared on the 4 hour chart. And that was a go, basically. So this was the bullish engulfing pattern showing the bulls are taking control of the market and starting to push it back up. Then this right here is a doji candle. So this candle signaled to me that keep an eye on the market. Don't exit your position yet, but you need to keep a watchful eye on it. And after that, we had an inverted hammer. So this candle is telling me that I'm seeing sell down pressure. Look at these wicks. It's starting to push the pressure down. And that's an indicator that we need to start looking at the order books and the momentum. So I flipped over to the order books and seen it was still pretty bullish. Just judging it, whatnot. So I decided to stay in the trade. And then we come here, still got a little rise out of it. And this is the signal right here, was my second doji candle. This told me that this market is going to start to reverse on me. So what I did was I clicked in and I said, I'm going to look for a place to exit this market. I'm already up $1,000 bounce on my position, so I'm going to go into a 15-minute. And start looking for exit opportunities. This was the zone that I was looking to start exiting, and it basically rolled over on me. And I'm like, all right, well, doesn't look like too much sell pressure on the order books, but it's definitely correcting some. So, this is the time to start looking to exit your position in this zone. Like, where are we going to get out of this? All of a sudden, this nice green candle appeared. This was probably a short closing or a short getting squeezed or something at that point. So what happened was it shot up here. So what I did immediately after that was I took a trailing stop order, which basically is going to trail the price up and it's going to sell when it comes back over. So I put a trailing stop in, and let me get my magnet tool off. I basically put the trailing stop on this candle as it started to go. I seen it started hitting resistance. I was looking here at a double top. I knew it was going to hit resistance. So these candles are telling me that it's starting to hit that zone where it's the exit. So what my trailing stop did was basically sell my position here. So when the price went up, it locked it in on a trailing stop. I was sitting here in case it, happened to break through this resistance, but I wasn't too confident on it. So my trailing stop sat right in this zone, like 93, I think it was like 93.80, I can't remember exactly. We'll just use that as a round number. It was somewhere in this zone, it sold off. So it bounced up, came over, sold my position. That's where we're at now. So obviously the market has failed. That was expected. As of now, I'm currently not in a position, and I'm currently basically what I call standby, and I'm watching the market to see what's going on here. It very well could bounce back up here. It very well could, drop down. So this is something at a time where you need to look at support and resistance on the order books of where you're trading and things like that. And we want to start examining these candles for an early buy signal if we're going to go long, or a sell signal to go short. This is an indicator right here on the chart where this would be a support. Obviously, it tested this, tested this, tested this, tested this. So this would be a support zone. See how it's testing this support? So let's take a trend line, and we're going to say this is a support zone because we've had multiple tests of it. So we can either go long here or short here. So if this market starts to fail and come down into this zone, it's Saturday. I probably don't feel like trading. I've been trading all week, but if I were, I'd start looking for opportunity to short this market down. Obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm a trader. I could stay in a trade anywhere from 10 minutes to a couple days. So time isn't of an issue to me. So I would short below this point, or I would go long above this point if I see it starting to pick up momentum and wanting to bounce. These candles right here are telling me that they were trying to hold the pressure up. See the long wick on this? Hold the pressure up. We got a hammer candle, another hammer candle, or Hamari candle as they call them. Then we see a doji candle form. So that came back over. This could possibly be a double bottom on a shorter time frame, lower trade. So we would want to look for a bullish signal. So if we get a bullish signal here where it reaches up here, 91.20 zone, which will basically make this a bullish engulfing, but that's only on a 15-minute, so you need to take that into account also. And you would probably want to trade this off this fib when it clears this fib at this zone. So I would wait to trade this if it breaks here. We'll get rid of this. This was from earlier. So this is where we're at then. This is a watch zone where we start to see what I call an argument. They're starting to argue over price, where they wanted to go up or down. So we need to see if it breaks down here for a short, breaks up here for a long on a breakout. That's basically where we're at. And like I said, it's Saturday. I don't feel like trading today. I'm going to go out and do some things. So just wanted to give you my thoughts on what's going on, and where my trade took me the other day. Had a good week, figure. Was that 8 for 9 or 7 for 8 wins? So that's not too bad. Only took that one loss that got stopped out. So hey, you got to take risk. Sometimes they always don't work in your favor. But that's basically what I'm looking at here. And maybe we'll just pick this back up Monday morning, when U.S. institutional traders get back in, or maybe possibly tomorrow night when the Asian market opens for their Monday morning. To me, Sunday night is their Monday morning. So hope you guys have a good weekend, and that's basically where we stand here. I guess I'll catch you guys later.